Introducing the teaming of Slacker 82 Alpha and Patriot Radio. Join us on this dynamic collaboration between a veteran-run radio station and a hard-hitting podcast. Get ready for truth-telling, news commentary, and political discussions that go beyond the headlines. Available on Roku and Fire Stick TV, our show reaches a worldwide listening audience hungry for insightful perspectives. Stay tuned for in-depth analysis, thought-provoking discussions, and unfiltered opinions that you won't find anywhere else. Tune in and be part of the conversation as we dive deep into the issues that matter most. The teaming of Slacker 82 Alpha and Patriot Radio, where truth meets passion on the airwaves.
Welcome to the Slacker 82 Alpha podcast, where Maverick and Goose bring you a politically incorrect perspective on current events and political issues. Join our conservative duo as they dive into lively news commentary, unapologetically sharing their bold opinions and challenging the status quo. From controversial topics to unfiltered discussions, get ready for a roller coaster ride of unfiltered insights and sharp analysis. Whether you're looking for a fresh take on the latest headlines or seeking some thought-provoking conversations, this is the podcast for you. So buckle up and tune in as Maverick and Goose fearlessly navigate the turbulent waters of the political landscape.
We will not comply with the institution's sick illusion. No, it won't be televised. Welcome to the revolution. We will not comply with the institution's sick illusion. No, it won't be televised. Welcome to the revolution.
The revolution won't be televised. Government been telling lies. If you're not with us, you better step aside. Witnessing a genocide, everything is centralized. The food that we consuming, they spraying it all with pesticides. Easily identify the sheep and the snake, the real and the fake, giving us a reason to pray. I'ma make my own choices, a voice for the voiceless. They trying to destroy us, avoiding the poison. It's all pointless if you don't have a purpose. If you read the verses, you'll know who we versing. Government can tell you what your worth is, look deeper than the surface. They don't even want you researching or asking questions. We all being tested. Shut your mouth and comply, that's the message. Want you depressed on prescriptions that mess with your head, got you stressing, suppressing expression.
We will not comply with the institution's sick illusion. No, it won't be televised. Welcome to the revolution. We will not comply with the institution's sick illusion. No, it won't be televised. Welcome to the revolution.
Now, here are your true American patriots, Maverick and Goose.
All right.
What's going on, people?
All right. What's going on, everybody? All right, let me see here. Let me get the stations in here real quick. All right, welcome everybody from 105.7 FA's Patriot Radio, Earth Radio, UG Media, Paisley Radio, Sword Radio, Crystal Radio, Replay Radio, West Rand Radio, Express Radio Station, WLEO 26.7, OBS Community Radio, Cool Vibes Reloaded, Cast Radio, Wicked Beats Radio, Real Wise Radio, K-Ram Radio in Texas, Pure Hits in Germany, Cloudburst FM Classic Rock. All right. What was I doing? What's going on, Goose?
What's going on? A new star was born last night.
A new star was
J.D. Vance.
What do you got, a
He
bromance
came
with
to
him?
the rescue.
Get a bromance for him?
Joe gotta be happy. I mean, the guy delivered last night in knockout.
You got a bromance.
And knockout. Woo!
Don't get crazy. Don't get crazy.
Gotta get some good news, man. That's good news right there. We've been getting heat left and right everywhere we
Bro,
go.
it was a freaking VP debate. Nobody
Hey,
watched
put
it.
Mark here.
Who saw it? Like 2 people watched the debate? Me and you?
Call Mark. Oh, somebody's calling me.
Yeah,
We got it live.
Yeah, I don't know who watched the debate. I mean, I watched it, but you know, wasn't too thrilling for me. You know, sorry, but it wasn't.
Okay, you wasn't too happy. It's okay. Hey, you married Mark?
Bro, chill.
Bravo too.
Chill out, man.
What's going on?
I think Goose took some drugs today. People just relax.
Yes, and energy drink, and today we got to talk about the
Took his energy
what's
drink.
going on in the port. People going crazy.
Toilet paper alert.
Toilet paper for free. No, it's not for free. People stacking with toilet paper.
Better buy your toilet paper now, people. This is COVID times 3.
That's the October surprise.
Yeah. There he is.
Oh,
Ert's in the house.
About time.
The Ertster is in the
Hey,
house.
you know what, you got hurt last night when
Ert got hurt?
JD Van hit him really hard.
Ert, you got hit hard or what?
Yes.
Oh.
I know say about
Hey,
time.
Ert, you wearing your eyeliner tonight? Goose has
No,
got
no.
his eyeliner on. You can see it. If you're looking real close, you can see
That's right. That's
Goose's
right.
eyeliner.
Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater.
I'm not a hater. I don't care. I don't wear eyeliner.
Do you see Clinton? Do you see Harris, 60-year-old, freaking wear all that kind of stuff all the time?
We saw him. Remember wearing his cowboy hat? And
Yeah, the
Half
Uncle
shirt.
Bravo. Bravo might see the guy, the 2 masks.
Ert said he's not wearing his eyeliner tonight. I said, I do not vote for Tampon Tim.
You're supposed to vote at least.
Or come on, you know you voted for him. He was your governor. Come on.
You gotta do the same thing they do. They get the ballot, they scan it 2,000 times. It doesn't have a freaking serial number. You send it forward, and they count 2,000 times. That's how they do it,
That's how they do it.
and that's how they cheat again. They're wrong, Romano.
Yeah, they're going to cheat.
Yeah. They're
Mark my
cheating.
words, they're going to cheat.
They're gonna cheat.
Yeah, they're going to cheat.
Yeah, that's how. I mean, you watch a movie, it show you.
How they cheated?
Yes, because they scan the ballot, and because the ballot doesn't have no serial number to track individual serial number, they do just.
All right,
Yeah,
and my question to you, Goose, is this. Did we fix this problem?
Well, I don't think so.
Exactly my point. That's my point.
But I think
They haven't fixed anything.
this is my
And how do they?
thinking process.
So are we just going to say, oh, they did it to us again? You know?
Well, Mama, think about we are really winning by a landslide. But how big it is, that's the question. We have to win at least by 20%. That way they can't freaking cheat. So all you Republican, all voters, Trump voters, you need to go vote now. Don't wait for the last day because it's not going to count.
Republicans wait to the last minute.
Well, we're trying to change that. You already voted?
No.
Okay.
I'm one of those late voters. I'm one of those late voters. Yeah.
Well, we got a lot of things going on in our country, especially North Carolina. Somehow, because it's a red state, and that's what I heard, they're taking the sweet time.
Well, we're gonna get into that, but let's wait for Bravo because he's the man on the ground.
Where's Mark? That's Mark right there.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see.
Mark, what's going on?
Hang on, Mark.
Mark is alive.
Mark is in the house. What's going on, brother? I can't hear you, Mark. You're muted.
Mark, you can't drink no more.
Quit drinking, Mark. Get muted.
From 7 to 9.
Water.
Yes, it
He's
was.
drinking water. Water and vodka.
No.
Hey, Mark, before we get into North Carolina, I would like to get into, Mark, we got all the stations. Do you work on the stations?
I did.
Okay.
I did that.
Let's talk about the ports and the issue about how
Toilet
much
paper.
more. What do you think is going on? Why this guy just decide to go on strike?
Well, I tell you what, that union boss for the longshoremen, he's throwback to a time I'd forgotten all about. You know, he's old school. He's old school, and he's a mafioso
Gangster.
The Teamsters don't play, brother. The Teamsters don't play.
Yeah. And
Well,
you know, the people in Christmas and North Carolina be damned. He don't care. You know, he don't care. His people are going to get their money.
well, the money. How much money they get paid right now? $140,000 a year.
I heard the average. I haven't looked it up online. I just heard it reported. $140,000 is the average longshoreman.
Hey, they're trying to compete. You know why they
With
want
who?
with the UPS drivers, because that's what UPS drivers make now. You know that?
How much it make?
140 grand.
A year?
Yeah.
Where in Florida?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, they do. They just renewed when they went and got renewed their contract. They're making buku bucks.
Damn, we in the army didn't get that pay, Mark.
They're making big money now. Why do you think they're not complaining anymore?
But hold on, and Mark, I'm gonna steal your thunder, but I have to say this, and I agree with you. I think Trump should stay out of the way.
Absolutely.
Allow dead body Biden deal with the situation.
It's Biden's problem.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Biden's problem.
Don't get on that. Then Trump win. Come in January, fire everybody.
Well,
Every one of them, just like Reagan did with the air traffic.
Let's not tip our hand or anything like that. You know, just you know, it's Trump's, it's Biden's problem, it's Harris's problem that happened on their watch.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, when Christmas becomes in danger because we're not getting all those Chinese toys from
Chinese toy. About time we stop buying those toys.
Yeah. You know, so that's going to be a big problem.
Yeah.
So that means we're gonna have to buy some wood to start carving some toys for the kids.
And Mark, you stocked up on your toilet paper and stuff, man?
Hey, you know, it's funny. The other day we were in Target and we just decided we'd start buying some toys, and this was before any of this had happened. But I do have. I think I've told Goose this, that you know, I planned. I joked to him that I was going to leave the country before the election, and we were planning on going on a cruise, but there may not be a cruise.
You're right, because you're not going to have no wine. You're going to have no water.
You're not going to have.
You can't take your diapers.
Yeah, not going to
I
have.
don't think you know what, I don't see it going this far. I see something happening, you know, because Biden, they don't want this on their watch.
Now, Mari, you made it coming to me,
Yes.
and I would like for you to go live right now. We are live, and tell the audience why you hurt.
Well, I mean, you know, I you know me, I don't like to put out stuff that we haven't verified, but I mean, it's unverified. I mean, I've seen it from a couple different places that they're actually not striking because they want more money. They are striking because they are tired of hearing the cries of children coming from these containers and stuff like that, and they're not allowed to do anything about it.
Human trafficking.
And that, I mean, just the thought of that makes you sick to your stomach. I mean,
Well, I
it does me anyway. I don't know.
I'm not say that.
I
I
mean,
Say that.
so that's what I heard, and like I said, I couldn't. You know, it's not verifiable. I can't verify it. So, you know, Goose and I were talking about it, and but I mean, you know, I mean, there could be some truth to it. I mean, we don't know. But
Well,
I don't know.
maybe they want to open a Pandora box.
Maybe that's their way of drawing
Yes.
attention to it. You know,
Yes.
I don't know. I mean,
what do you think, Mark? You think
The president can order him back to work if he wants. He can order him back to work for 90 days, and
I think that's what he's going to do.
Well, I don't think he'd be able to do that, because then they will release the video.
Well,
if it's
he
true.
can do it. It's called the Taft-Hartley Act.
No, I understand.
But
He's going to have to, because this is going to get to the point where, you know, we're not only talking about goods, you're talking about oil,
Everything.
You're talking about, yeah. I mean,
Yes.
he's not going to.
But-
They're not going to let it get that bad where gas stations run out of gas and places are run out of food. I mean,
But
I don't believe they're going to let
Mari,
it get
this
that
guy's
bad.
a gangster. This guy knows what he's doing.
I'm talking about Biden. I'm not talking about the.
No, I'm talking
You
about
know,
the
Daggett guy, he spoke to that. He said, "Hey, the president can order us back to work." He said, "Yeah, he can do that, but
Yeah,
he's
but Mark,
our full effort."
Mark, can you tell me if I force you to go back to work, what are you gonna do?
Well,
Tell
yeah,
me, Mark.
they're not gonna get their. Daggett basically said in his rant there, and it's out there on YouTube. You can watch it. It's about 15 minutes long. If
You're gonna go back to work, but what are they gonna do?
they're just gonna they're gonna give them
Cup of brooms?
yeah, they're not gonna give them their best effort. It's gonna get.
Well, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't think they would either.
Yeah, they would take one Connex at a time every week. Open that one.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta go sweep everything and clean. They're gonna take a sweet time. I mean, gotta be. I mean, these people are not heartless. It's something's going on that we don't know.
And that's what makes me think.
Yeah.
Though that rumor is there might be some truth to it. But,
Because they just got paid.
yeah,
They
I mean
paid
they just
last
they
year.
just got a raise last year.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think what I've heard the issue is it's modernization.
Automate. Oh yeah. They don't want it. They want the company wants to automate more.
All
More
of
machines.
these jobs are basically going to go away in about 10 to 15 years.
Right.
And the union has said, nope, we want some guarantee that our labor force is going to be there. And oh, by the way, we were the ones that were out there during, this is that Daggett guy talking now, out there during the pandemic when everybody else was home and we were getting sick and dying and what have you. And, we got our $1 or $2 raise then, so now we want, and they're asking for huge raises, $5 and $6 and $7 an hour a year for the next 6 years.
Well,
It's a huge.
Mark, I
Right.
mean, October, close to election day. I mean, why?
Hey, he's getting the you know what, the guy, when I saw him when he gave that speech, I thought, man, this guy is like, he was like Nikita Khrushchev, man. He was like Jimmy Hoffa. He was like he was mafia. He was everything bad that you could think of.
I worked with some of the Teamsters back in New Jersey at that time when I was
In high school?
I was actually see, you don't know this part about me. I was a union president.
Woo!
You?
Yeah.
For
And we worked with the Teamsters to try to get into different places.
how many years?
Just 1 year I did it.
And you say,
Because we couldn't get in. I mean, I started a security union for all the security in Atlantic City in the casinos.
yeah.
And the casinos fought us hard. So we teamed up with the Teamsters to help. And the guy's name was Chick, the one I used to deal with. Italian guy.
It'll be interesting to see if this labor movement spreads.
Yeah.
If it spreads to other sectors.
Well, they might be thinking,
Hey, this is interesting. Here is
Wow.
Ert said, I say automate 100%. So he's not for the union guys.
well, because he's back there in Minnesota.
Damn, Ert, you're not for the union, man. You're not a union guy.
Minnesota, because you got that crazy ass governor down there. Of course, that's like an illness. It's spread out. I mean, I want to find out I want to know the true deal. I mean, why they really are doing it. I mean, it
Well,
sounds like BS.
we're never going to find out that.
I mean, they just got a pay raise.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it could be some more truth to
It's minuscule.
what I heard.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, did you do a more in-depth investigation?
Well, I'm going to follow it, of course.
You have to say Mark to.
I'm going to follow it.
back there.
I'm going to feel the pinch in the coming days. If the longer it drags on. I read a headline. I didn't read into it any, but I've heard Biden's sending signals that he's coming down on the side of the union. So,
What that mean? Pay raise?
yeah, give them their pay raise. Now, I've heard these companies are not U.S. companies that they're negotiating with. They're actually European companies.
Doesn't
So
surprise me.
that's a problem right there.
Yeah.
You know.
So if they're gonna do that, once again, it's not about the U.S. It's about the foreigners. So the somehow, what are we doing here, Mark?
Well, here's a novel idea, and I think JD hit on this last night in the debate.
JD!
Yeah, he said, you know, we maybe we need to start building and making things here in the United States and not being a little more self-reliant.
Yeah,
that's what we used to do.
We used to. We don't do that anymore. We don't make anything. Zero.
Well,
we don't.
That's why
shit.
Biden brought
Yeah.
25 million migrants in the country.
Yeah.
Maybe that's his plan.
Yeah, I thought, you know, I assume at some point we're going to talk about the debate. I don't know whether you guys want to talk about it right now, but yeah, his little retort about, you know, Walt saying that, you know, JD and Trump didn't like anything that the experts had to say. And he said, no, I don't. They lied to us about COVID and the vaccines, and they told us for 40 years if we took all our industry and shut it down and shipped it to Mexico and offshore that, you know, it would grow our middle class. Well, it hasn't done any of that.
Middle class is in debt. Check out the credit card debt in our country.
So,
that's how they're surviving, with credit cards. Who making money? The stock market, because they control what credit card interest rate and everything. We are not making money. We're struggling right now. If you are voting for them, you don't know what the heck is going on in our country. I guess you must be getting everything free because you don't feel the pain. When you get free stuff, you don't feel the pain like we do because we have to pay for our stuff that we buy.
yeah.
That could be why some of those voters, and you're talking about the rich people, and he getting so much money from the rich people in the campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These people are crazy. They're crazy. They want to keep destroying our country. And you know what? JD Van, the man, that guy had a good night last night.
He had a phenomenal night.
Yes. All over the radio, they had girls calling left and right, telling that guy, say we're going to vote for him. A lot of people were calling on the radio locally here. Of course, we're in Florida, so. But a main issue, before we go there, Mark, talk more about the debate. Got to think about our brothers and sisters in North Carolina because they're suffering right now.
Well, I thought we were saving North Carolina when Bravo gets here.
But Bravo is down there. I don't know what he's doing. But
so I got some good stuff about North Carolina that I want to get into, but I want to wait for Bravo to get here.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to.
I've been digging deep here.
You found some stuff.
Oh yeah,
I found some stuff too,
right. And
I heard some videos that because they're red, they're gonna stay red.
Oh no, it goes deeper than that. I got it right here. So
yeah.
We'll just wait. Let's give Bravo a couple more minutes.
Hillbilly. We gotta help. We gotta help our brothers and sisters. Bravo might not get here. He might be stuck down there.
Let's change the topic to Israel.
Oh,
Israel.
Mark.
Got a lot of stuff going on. We're on the brink, man. We're on the brink.
Hey, I hear. You remember the last time they did this? And now this is a CNN or an NPR reporter that's been around.
Don't mention that forbidden word here, please.
She's Iranian. Her name's Amanpour. I know you guys are familiar.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she reported that she thought that the Iranians really did not want to escalate this. And that was exactly the same thing last time, that this whole 200 missiles thing was they had to show face. They have to do something. They have to do something. Okay. But they really don't want to go to war.
No, they're scared. They're scared. They're 250 now.
They don't want the U.S. and Israel to start, taking down their infrastructure inside their country. They don't want that.
Right.
Well, Mark, one thing that you got to think about, don't mention the U.S. because we didn't do crap. They're trying to take credit. Netanyahu said the hell with the U.S. They're not going to do jack. I'm going to continue. And that's what he's doing. He's not listening to the U.S. anymore.
Biden has supposedly said today he's
on the beach.
He's jumping on the bandwagon because there's success out there now. And, he can be seen as, well, like, come on in for the big win, because it looks like, the Israelis are going to, have a victory here.
They are. I mean,
just stop and declare victory. This Hamas thing, they're just going to occupy Gaza. They're just going to occupy it. They're just going to put up some sort of military government and just occupy it.
Who?
Hamas is no longer going to be a viable governing body at all. They're done.
Who you talking about? Gaza, Hamas?
Well, in Gaza, they're just going to probably set up a military government of some type, and they're just going to govern it themselves, and the UN be damned. They're the ones that ceded the Gaza Strip to the Palestinians. They gave it to them. They're just going to take it back.
They are going to take it back. That's why they destroyed everything.
And for their own security. And as far as the incursion into Lebanon, they're probably going to go as far as they need to go. And they're not going to pay any attention to Biden.
They're already going up there.
Don't go too far. Don't go too far. That's far enough. Screw it.
They don't want to listen to the U.S. anymore. Mark, I already say that. Yeah. The Biden administration came in the other day, the press conference, didn't know what to say because they don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that was hilarious. 2 or 3 days ago on the tarmac.
Yes.
They asked him about something and about the bombing or shooting in Lebanon, and he said he was all for collective bargaining.
Yeah,
it was absolutely stupid.
The guy. I mean, these people are out of control.
So ate up.
And we trying to get this girl to become our president. I mean, really said freaking. I mean, this. I mean, I don't even. I mean, do you understand when she talk, Mary? The sky is blue, and tomorrow when I wake up, it's gonna be blue, and it's gonna be blue for everybody, and it's gonna be a lot of blue love for everybody. What did I just say there?
And joy. There's gonna be joy.
And it's gonna be joy. Yeah, you're gonna enjoy everything that we're gonna give you, and then if you're middle class, we're gonna cut taxes for you, and we're gonna increase it for the rich people, and you're gonna get more joy.
More joy.
That's how she talk.
More joy.
More joy.
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 And then we got those swamp rats that, when they make a comment, we are God, we're gonna be in joy. Keep me in break. The world's out of control. It's chaos everywhere. Everywhere, Mark. Mark, let me ask you a question.
All right.
We can't hear no Carolina yet. We waiting for Bravo. The issue about abortion last night. Those people are sick. And I'm glad that JD called him out. Called out that freaking governor of Minnesota. Should be shameful. Shameful that he openly talk about how they're going to terminate an unborn kid over to the last month.
I agree, and he brought up the same issue that Donald Trump brought up about that case, and what have you, and
Texas.
Yeah, and Walsh said they didn't understand it and what have you, and then he brought up something about the law that he signed in there in Minnesota. And you don't understand it. Well, they fact checked it today on Breitbart, and in fact, it does say exactly what JD said. So, but I thought JD missed a little bit of an opportunity because there's something going on in the news right now that's getting some amount of attention. It's not getting a great deal of attention, but it has to do with choice. It has to do with choice, and it has to do with women. But it doesn't necessarily have to do with reproductive rights, but it has to do with women. and it
No,
has
the choice that
it has. Hang on, let me finish. It has to, and he could. I think he could have pivoted right into this, and it would have hammered him, and he didn't do it.
But he couldn't pivot with
The whole
that.
transgender thing, and
Oh.
some stuff going on right now with volleyball at the college level, where some male volleyball players are playing on female volleyball teams. It's
Well,
think
that's not a surprise.
Well, no.
They
are
already say that
to play.
the girl from Iowa, the super rookie of the year, that she could play the NBA, the men's NBA league. And you will see that might going to take place because the girl's so good that they were talking about she might be able to score 10 or 20 points per game in the NBA with men's.
Well,
So if they do it for girls, why they don't do it with men?
well, I'm sorry. I don't think that's the case. I don't think she could hold up. I really don't. She's good. She's good at her level, but the difference between the male and the female game is demonstrably different. And I watched a couple clips this evening of this male volleyball player playing against these females, and it is Big Ten volleyball is where it's at. And
Well,
this
NBA
man was
just talk like football. This is not football, Mark.
it's just wrong. It's just wrong.
No, it's wrong. I don't say it's right. What I'm saying is that this girl might gonna go in the NBA to try to prove a point, but I'm against what you talk. I mean, about what you say. I'm against about that too. I don't think a guy should come over and be boxing against a girl or swimming or doing any sport. If you want to do that, just create it the transgender Olympic game, and that's it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah.
I think JD missed a point. I think he could have pivoted last night during that whole abortion discussion to that right
Well,
the whole transgender thing.
All right, he.
It reads right into choice.
But you go.
Choice too.
But you gotta understand, JD questioned him, and he didn't answer.
Oh, I know he didn't.
He didn't answer. He questioned him many times, and then the CBS girl, hey, we gotta go to the next topic. Cut him off. Bing, 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 bing. Saved by the bell. No, by CBS. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's what they were doing. He was 3 against 1, and I think he did marvelous. He did a really great job, and I think he sealed the election right there. I strongly believe Trump's going to take it. We got who we supposed to have, JD. That guy, phenomenal. That guy in 2028, watch out. DeSantis, that's going to be your competition right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good. All right. We got to take a break. We'll be back in a minute.
What time is it?
Introducing J&J Beard Co., your go-to destination for high-quality handmade and natural beard products. Our family-owned business, based in New Jersey, prides itself on using the finest ingredients to bring you premium products that will elevate your grooming routine. Each product is carefully crafted with love and expertise, ensuring that you get the best care for your beard. Treat yourself to the luxury of J&J Beard Co. and experience the difference that true quality and craftsmanship can make for your beard. Join the J&J Beard Co. family today and unleash the full potential of your facial hair with our exceptional products. Find them on the web at jjbeardco.com. That's jjbeardco.com.
Yeah, a bunch of
Okay.
hillbilly. I mean, hillbilly. I don't have nothing against hillbilly. But,
You better be not. Don't be having
but
problems
that's
with
what they
hillbillies,
call
man.
it,
Come on.
hillbilly, bro. JD Vance, people. Yeah.
JD Vance is not from North Carolina.
No, but it don't matter. But he's coming from a hillbilly,
Are we back?
Ohio.
Uh,
I live there, man. Matter of fact, I got lost right there because right there you get to Virginia, you take 80, and then you take 26. You're in Virginia. That's how I got lost. Right there, that spot because I got the big mountains, and all those valleys got messed up. All that water.
yeah.
I mean, we got a lot of video about people not talking about the freaking Democrat. The governor wasn't doing shit. And the governor of North Carolina is a Democrat.
Yes.
Yeah, but there's bigger things going on in North Carolina than what you're talking about.
Well, I don't know what you're going to talk
Oh,
about.
but that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to tell you, there's more going on. There's a lot more going on than.
And when you want to get Bravo, that way Bravo can rebuttal you.
Yeah. No, because he'll probably agree with what I'm going to.
No, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on there. A lot of stuff. I mean, Trump already went there.
Let's see. So all right, we just skipped over Israel. We're not going to talk about that.
Well,
I mean, we talked, but
I think that whole attack,
Netanyahu already took over.
Iran's attack was, I think it's likely just this face-saving measure. I don't think they want a full-scale war.
Who?
Iran.
No, Iran already say that.
Yeah, they don't want anything more. They don't want anything more.
But who you think is celebrating?
Well, but Netanyahu's already said. I mean, the IDF already said that they're gonna
terminate them.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, they're going.
Well, who you think is super happy?
Gonna revenge. They're gonna.
You know who's super happy?
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia.
And they said, they even. Did you see what Netanyahu said the other day about the change in regime in Iran may come sooner than you think?
Yeah, and that's why.
What does that tell you?
Biden don't have no control. He can't go ahead trying to take the credit. Netanyahu already say, "F Biden."
He is at the end of his. He sees the end of his days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who, Biden?
No. Well,
oh,
Netanyahu.
Nobody listens to Biden. Why do you think the poor people don't listen to Biden? That guy.
Well, Biden's already butting in saying, "Oh, don't hit any of their nuclear sites or anything like that." If I were Netanyahu, I'd tell Biden, "Look, mind your own fucking business."
He already told him.
This is our thing. We'll handle it.
Why do you think the news is falling behind everything that's going on in Israel right now? Because they're not listening to the U.S., so they cannot telegraph what Israel is doing. So they always find after the fact. That's why they don't come on TV and talk about it, because they don't know what's going on.
Is that Tampa Bay? Holy crap, Tampa Bay's here.
Oh, about time.
I know, man. It took them like 3 years to find our show. What are you saying, Eric? Eric said, I don't know about you guys. Wouldn't it be awesome to see a reliability? What is it? Reliability?
Reliable Democrat safe state flip in favor of Trump.
Where Trump put a couple of those states in play. And then he says, that's the next one here. If God willing, Minnesota was to flip for Trump, that'd be a big FU to Walz.
Yeah, but still, I mean, that's dreaming. Somebody told me that we might win New York. I want to see how, but
I don't. Yeah,
but somebody said to me that's really close. I mean, more with all this going on in the city. P. Diddy.
When's the last time New York went Republican? Ever?
Yeah, Reagan. I think Reagan won New York.
Was it Reagan?
Reagan won 49 out of 50.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see it happening again.
And we go all things are.
Well, New York hates Trump.
Huh?
New York hates Trump.
Just the white people, bro. We're Latino. We love Trump, bro.
Well, I'm telling you.
Right now,
New York doesn't.
I heard that in Manhattan, 100 murders so far this year, just in that place. 100 plus.
So that happens when that's what happens when you arrest all the mob and get rid of the mob.
Well,
New York was safe when the mob was ruling it.
Too many things going on there. Number one, P. Diddy arrest. They're trying to release him. They don't want him to get killed. Hollywood is tight-lipped. They don't want to talk because they're scared. P. Diddy got their videos. Where are you, Hollywood? Bunch of haters.
Yeah, well, I mean, his bodyguard. It was his bodyguard that came out and said that P. Diddy recorded everything.
Everything.
All the parties.
I heard that he sold one of his videos. I don't know how true it is in the black website for $500 million.
Wow.
Yeah, and that video They're already blackmailing people. Now I want to see why Jennifer Lopez are getting divorced.
Yeah, but that happened before.
Well, I heard that she's gonna get indicted too.
Where are you hearing this?
I heard that they're gonna stop because somebody who got killed with one of the guns that she owned. That's what I heard. I don't know how true it is. That's just rumors, okay? We haven't confirmed.
Ert said I'm the only Trump supporter here.
Who? Trump say that?
Ert said that.
Ert,
man, get off the weed, man, or something. What are you taking over?
No, he stopped smoking weed.
He's doing something over there.
No, he don't smoke that anymore.
I don't anticipate California flipping either. It would be a big FU to Harris if it was to realistically happen. I agree.
What's Harris? You mean the worst salad?
The what?
The worst salad. Whatever, the girl that don't know how to talk.
Worst salad?
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
Girl?
No.
You can't talk.
What the hell's worst salad?
You don't know that?
No.
That girl knows what she's saying.
Said no weed.
No weed.
Oh, you're drinking then. Get off the vodka, man. Come on, Ert. I told you about that stuff.
So what's going on, man? You guys got to pay more attention what's going on. I mean, the mayor of New York City is going to get indicted.
Yep.
All the staff's going to get indicted.
Yep.
Right now, he had a meeting yesterday or a freaking press conference.
There's a lot of corruption in New York.
Nobody showed. That's all over. All the blue cities. Why?
Corruption.
I mean, why these people keep voting for these freaking criminals?
If you get that answer, you let me know. Same reason we keep voting all this crap back into Congress and the Senate.
We got to get run.
That don't do nothing for us. They do absolutely nothing for us, and we keep voting them back in.
But why you don't run?
I got too many skeletons in the closet that need to stay where they are.
Hey, I can't run. I mean, I don't really have. I mean, I was never arrested, so
I had a life before you knew me.
Hey, Mark, why you don't run, man?
Yeah, Mark, we don't run for Congress or Senate. You just run, Goose, and I'll be your.
I don't.
No, but then we start drinking that Kool-Aid and we start stealing money. What do you think?
We could be the only not corrupt ones there.
I mean, it's hard not to become corrupt with these people.
I always think of myself more as a foot soldier. I'd rather do the work for somebody.
I mean, it's every one of them that get in trouble for stealing money. I mean, most of them.
Well, when you got people coming at you left and right offering you money, here, if you endorse this, we're going to give you fucking $1 million. If you did, I mean, it's gonna,
that's true.
You may deny it, you may push it away in the beginning, but like you said, after a while, you're like, hey.
Well, I think that
you see everybody else around you making millions of dollars, and you're going, I'm making my $130,000 or whatever I get a year.
Well, I guess that guy, the New York City mayor, he pissed some Democrats, very hierarchy people.
Yeah.
And that's why they did that to him.
Well, look, the police commissioner resigned.
Yeah.
I mean,
what about fat ass Brad?
No, he didn't resign.
Well, most likely he would, because I'm telling you, all those people are involved. I mean, that's happening on his freaking city.
Yeah.
But they're going after Trump for any freaking thing that they make up. I mean, this is how these people are corrupt. And you are telling me that you're going to continue voting for these people? Unbelievable.
I agree.
And the thing is that you're not the one who's going to pay for it. It's your kids.
Yeah.
And your kids might get arrested one day just the same way these other people are getting arrested.
Yeah. I mean,
Eric, you should move back to Georgia somewhere because Minnesota is out of control. I mean, that guy flat out said, if the kid is born, they still can't terminate the life.
Welcome to Twitter or X.
Oh,
sorry,
wow.
I call it Twitter, but it's X. Oh, we got some listeners over there. Gotta say hi to them.
From where?
On X.
X, what's going on?
X is in the house.
Elon Musk.
Elon, yeah, baby.
The hero. Hey, no more censorship down there.
Yeah, well, they kicked me off. Never allowed me back.
Well,
You got kicked off of X?
But Omar, that was before they signed the final contract. You can go ahead and rebut that.
I tried and tried and tried.
I'm going to give you
they wouldn't even hear from me.
I'm going to give you a reference letter. Me and Maverick and I, we write a letter for you. And,
Bro, we got like 5,000 followers on
where?
On Twitter.
Twitter? We don't mention that. That's for the world, man. A bunch of head in Twitter.
Bro,
Just say X. That's the number one.
Right.
X.
It's the same freaking place.
No, but it's different, man.
It's not
Now they're
different.
fair. They don't censor you. You can say whatever you want.
4,700 we have over there.
X, I just want to say hi to Mr. Elon Musk.
Elon.
The Slacker 82 need a new EV car to transport high VIP. When Mark come visit us to the show, we're gonna go pick him up and take him around town. Mark, are you there?
Yeah.
Bro, you on your own X, you see that guy named Matt Wallace?
Yes.
You ever see some of the shit he posts? I hammer him every time he posts something stupid.
You need to send it to me, and that way I go after him.
Yeah, because he posts some really stupid stuff, man.
Yes.
And,
That's why we got to do. Hey,
and
audience, team up.
I hammer the crap out of him every
Yeah.
time.
That's my advice. Go to X and hammer those people. They don't gonna censor you as long as you don't tell them that you're gonna kill them. You'll be okay.
Look, it says he posted this. Lawyer in Diddy case reveals everyone involved will be exposed. The names will shock you. Protect this man at all costs.
Well, what that mean? Well, I don't think
That's what he posts stupid shit all the time.
Well,
And I always call him
He
out.
don't want his name to be released.
Yeah.
You know.
Matt Wallace, if you're listening, you suck.
No, he don't listen to your show. He might gonna taste you. But Mark, now you one of our high-speed VIP expert in our show. What do you think is gonna happen with Pete?
But then look, and then another post. He says Diddy is done. There is an entire video. It's over.
He's not done because he got it.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, one minute he's protect the man. Next minute he's saying he's done.
He's a low IQ. What do you expect?
I know.
But P. Diddy is not freaking stupid. He those videos, somebody got those videos, and they will be released. They will be released if they mess with him.
Breaking news. Holy
If he was smart, he prepositioned him before he went to jail with Julian Assange, and Julian will release them when he's convicted or something like that. I don't know.
Julian don't want to go back to jail.
Marjorie Taylor Greene says
What
that
happened?
Kamala just said they will provide $750 to families affected by the hurricane.
$750.
$750.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's it. She give thousands to migrants.
And then Ukraine gets over $200 billion.
Yeah. Let that sink in. Say that again, Mav.
Okay.
Say that again.
Kamala just said they'll provide $750 affected by the hurricane, but Ukraine gets over $2 billion.
So I guess we're getting 750. That's everybody.
Oh,
If you got ears to hear and eyes to see, people, listen to what he just said, because what the contrast there is just absolutely everything that this election is about right there. The poor people of North Carolina get $750, and we're giving all of this money to Ukraine.
who's
And our own citizens, No.
Oh, he's a former Navy SEAL, SEAL Team 6. Oh, that's that guy. He's the one. He's reporting the same thing. He says shipping containers filled with children banging on the sides. Thank you to the dock workers for striking in protest. So this can be exposed, and cargo containers filled with these people can be.
But we can't confirm that yet. But Trump come out live.
Look. But this guy's reporting. This guy's pretty fit. It's
the same thing. When Trump reported that they were eating cats and dogs in Ohio, they all went after him. Which now we realize that was true.
Well,
I'm
starting to think this is more.
And you're the one criticizing Trump because Trump said that their dogs eating dogs. It's true, they eat dogs.
I didn't say anything about cats or dogs.
No, I'm talking about you criticize Trump because they say that. So Trump, come out tonight on national TV and just come out.
Come out, Trump. Talk about cats and dogs some more.
No, cat. That's what's going on. The human trafficking. Where the 300,000 plus kids that are missing from
Maui.
the border? Where's
all the kids that went missing from Maui?
These people are evil.
Nobody's talking about that.
Hey, this Mayorkas has actually come out and said this week that what's going on in Springfield was a blessing. It's a blessing to what's going on there.
Why he call him a blessing? What blessing means?
It's just adding to the culture of America, and it's adding to everything that. It's just a good thing.
So adding criminals to our culture is a good thing.
Apparently so. Welcome everybody over there on Rumble.
I don't blame the migrants because we are inviting them here. And I say we because somehow our country voted for these two idiots that are running our country right now, and we paying the big price. And you want to give them 4 more years? You out of your mind. You should go the first where all the crazy people are. They're completely going to change the demography of this country completely. And they go to a small town that only got 60,000 U.S. citizens, and they drop 25,000 people from another country. And then all the school, the medical services and everything out of control. They don't have money.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, that's all you. That's just
they tried that in a small town, didn't they?
Yes.
Try that in a small town. They did.
That's like making freaking experiments on there with humans, you know. And people, and these, remember, who are main enemy? The social media, CNN, the MSNBC, all those people hate big time. They're the mouthpiece of these criminals.
Yeah.
They're the one who are promoting all the evil things, like promoting the freaking abortion. I mean, they're killing kids like it's nothing for them. I mean, what kind of heart is that? You killing kids like that, promoting that like it's nothing.
Yeah.
I'm done with these people, man.
Done with them.
Done. 35 days. How many days we got left? 32 days.
Some states are already voting. I'm going to vote this month.
Well, don't wait until December. Too late.
Well, if none of us believe that this election is going to be over with.
Oh, Bravo don't believe we're going to have election in the 5th of November. But now all this stuff are dropping. Now we got the port issue and many other issues. What's going on in North Carolina?
Bro, I mean, there could be some truth to what Bravo was saying about that.
Yes.
I mean, look what's going on in the Middle East. I mean, I mean, it could. We're all. I mean, you guys said, "Oh, well, Iran doesn't want this or that," but I think with Israel going into Lebanon, doing what they're doing, and
yes,
I mean, I just think eventually it's going to break, and then we're going to get into it. We're going to get pulled in.
Oh, make no mistake about it, Mav. There are the neocons up there in Washington D.C. They are all, the Lindsey Grahams and the Tom Cottons of the world, and there's some Democrats that'll go right along with them that would just never met a war that they don't like.
Right.
Okay.
Many years ago, Mark, Lebanon used to be a Christian.
Oh, absolutely. It was the Paris of the Mediterranean.
Yes, and the way we do things. They're not like 50%. And a lot of them want those people out. They want Hezbollah out. They do.
Yeah. I mean, you can't blame all the people of Lebanon or all the people of Iran. It's the people who are running the country that are the problem.
People don't believe. I mean, some of you people talk so much crap about Trump. But we didn't have this issue when he was in charge. And even though he was getting crucified, freaking impeached every other day, still he kept the peace. Now, and I'm going to say the big now, Russia's getting prepared to launch one of those nuke warheads somewhere in the United States. Why? Because this idiot from Ukraine came to our country, to Pennsylvania, where they make these missiles, and put the name of Russia in one of those missiles, and some other stupid politician. And this guy got 3,430 some freaking nukes. So how are you going to be playing like that and give long-range missiles to Ukraine? So guess what? The United States provided the missile. Why Europe didn't do that? Why we got to get involved? Now we're going to have this issue with Russia.
I agree.
What are we going to do? Who's going to defend our country? We are, and when they nuke us?
Well, it's one thing to supply the armaments. It's another thing to engage with the systems and the mechanisms that are used to facilitate the delivery of the munitions, which in this case we would have to do if they're going to fire these missiles into Russia, because they're going to have to be tracked with American satellites.
Yes,
and that's a bad thing.
We declared the war to Russia, so I think it's 3,642. That's the exact number on nuke warheads. And this idiot that is in the White House and this one is running for president, they don't care.
And all
our kids are the one going to have to join the service, because that's always happened, to defend our country. These idiots kids, they don't go in the service. They don't do nothing like that. They stay home with the mom because they got all the money, all that stuff. They never serve our country. Our kids, the ones that are here now in the city suffering, are the ones who want to defend our country. They create the problem, and then we have to fix it.
Yeah.
You know, I hope that, I mean, we got too many issues going on right now, Mark, in our country. I mean, all over the world, people are fighting. And we're not talking about our soldiers. They are in Africa. That they couldn't take them out. They can't.
Well, we have to, because we have to be in Africa because China is building base in Africa.
Well, they're stuck there right now. They're stuck.
We need to keep them there.
And then this lady going one of the debates said that we don't have nobody in the combat zone. Give me a break.
Yeah. Well, we know she's a moron. I mean, I just look. I hear what you say. I hear what Mark says, and I hear what Bravo says. But I'm not as optimistic as you guys because, like I said, I mean, since 2020, we fixed nothing.
They're cheating. You're right.
We've fixed nothing, and that is what we should be worried about. Their backs are against the wall. So, I mean, if they've already had 2 attempts on Trump's life, that's because their backs are against the wall and they know they got to do something.
You know, why the media, when they're in the debate, they always asking about January 6th. So why you don't talk about what happened in Minnesota when they were burning and looting all the freaking buildings and the police officers?
Why didn't JD bring that up?
Yeah. Bro, so many things. And then you have this freaking CBS moderator. They do whatever they want to do. They're against us.
But why do we?
Hey, man.
Here's the question: Why are we agreeing to go to CBS and ABC? Why aren't we? I mean, Fox News isn't any better. To be honest with you, in my opinion, I mean, Fox News isn't any better.
Well, at least they won't be fact checking only one person.
Well, did you see what they did? They weren't fact checking. They had that thing where you could. I did it. I scanned the QR code on the screen because I wanted to see, and they were fact checking in real time. They were fact checking everything, and you could see what they were.
No, but they didn't freaking ask questions to freaking Tom 10.
You should have scanned the QR.
Well, you should have called me. Let me know. I was in church. I was praying. I got there late. Okay. Yeah, I was praying for our nation. We need to pray for our nation. These people are really out of control, and I think the only one is God who want to save our nation.
I agree with that.
You know, it's really so difficult. People don't understand. So many people suffering in our country, especially those people in North Carolina, South Carolina, the guy hit by the hurricane. People here in Florida, too. The good thing about Florida is that our governor, he was ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean, we got all kind of electrical generators in place, all their truck, because we do this every year.
Yeah.
But a lot of these other people, they don't, because they don't get this hurricane all the time like we do.
All right, we're going to take another break, and when we come back, we're going into North Carolina.
All right.
Bravo, Bruce Brody,
forget Bravo. Bravo ain't here. We're going in. All right, we'll be back in a minute.
You have heard Maverick and Goose talk about Bourbon Leather Company on every show. At Bourbon Leather Company, they are passionate about combining style and craftsmanship to create one-of-a-kind leather patch hats that reflect your individuality. Their journey began with a deep appreciation for the artistry of leatherwork and a desire to offer customers something truly special. Each leather patch hat in their collection is precision laser cut and applied by hand. They source high-quality, ethically sourced leather to ensure that every patch is not only durable, but also beautiful. Their attention to detail is unparalleled, and they believe that the small touches make a big difference. From the design to the finishing, they put their heart and soul into every piece. What sets them apart is their commitment to customization. They understand that you want a hat that's uniquely yours, and that's why they offer a range of options to personalize your purchase. Choose from different hat styles, leather colors, and even add your own design or text to create a hat that perfectly suits your style. Whether you're looking for a personalized gift or want to treat yourself, their custom leather patch hats are sure to delight. So go to bourbonleather.com, use the promo code SLACKER for 10% off, and order your hat today. Attention all casino enthusiasts. Get ready to experience the ultimate thrill of gambling right at your fingertips with Sweep Slots, the #1 online casino app in America. Are you ready to test your luck and skill? Sweep Slots offers a wide range of exhilarating casino games, including blackjack, poker, and an extensive collection of thrilling slot machines. With Sweep Slots, the action never stops. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a beginner, our app provides endless entertainment and opportunities to win big. And the best part? No downloading required. Simply open the app and you're ready to dive into the heart-pounding world of online gambling. Sweep Slots is not just another casino app. We pride ourselves on delivering a seamless and user-friendly experience. Our sleek design and intuitive interface ensure that you can navigate through our extensive game library effortlessly. Whether you're on your smartphone, tablet, or computer, Sweep Slots is accessible anytime, anywhere. So, whether you're waiting for your morning coffee or relaxing at home, the excitement of the casino is always just a tap away.
All right, we're back. Okay.
Hey, Mark, did you see the picture that I sent you?
Just now?
Yeah, I just sent you a picture. Look at it. He said that in the debate that one of the children in his school was his best friend.
Say, stop. Sit down.
You're gonna try to post it whenever you can. That picture. It was a good picture.
All right, let's get into North Carolina.
North Carolina, let's go. Let's
We
get
got
Carolina.
them now. Yeah, you got to put your tinfoil hat on because we're going down the rabbit hole. This one.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, you ready, Mark? You're going down the rabbit hole.
All right.
This is usually Bravo's thing, but you know. All right, listen. First of all, how much rain did we get in Florida from the hurricane? Did you get a lot of rain in your house?
We got like
Because I got zero rain. I got like a few bands that came through and got some rain, but the rest of it, all I got was wind.
We got some rain.
No, you're right. We got some rain, but
Not much.
I wouldn't say anything.
Nothing significant.
at the beginning and at the end, I got some rain.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
But a lot of wind.
Yeah, well, I mean, the hurricane was 200 miles off our coast.
From us.
Yeah.
But from Tampa was way closer. And
Well, all right,
you know,
but
from
still,
Bay,
the rain,
Big Bend.
the rain just wasn't like not what North Carolina and Tennessee saw.
Yeah, no.
No, that's true.
Now listen to
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Now, well, this is going to blow your mind when you
Yeah.
hear some of this crap. So they said 40 trillion gallons of rain fell.
From the mountain.
40 trillion gallons. That's a lot of fucking rain. They said that's enough rain to fill Dallas Cowboy Stadium 51 times.
Well, that's not much water.
Bro,
51 times.
what are you talking about? 40 trillion gallons.
But remember, it's the valley that got messed up.
All right, listen. Wait. Okay. North Carolina got 31.33 inches of rain.
How many?
Just in one county.
How many?
31 inches. Almost
That's
32 inches of rain.
3 feet.
Yeah.
We get that all the time.
Bro, when did we get 3 feet of rain?
No, we do.
When?
No, all the time.
What, maybe in a total of a year?
Well, when we got no, we do.
Bro, we've never seen 3 feet of water.
What do you think
from
happened
a
in Iron?
rainstorm.
If we had 3 feet of water, they'd never be talking.
What happened in Iron?
Never be talking about it. Dwayne.
Bro, we've never seen that much rain.
We're going to continue with what you're trying to do.
Okay, all right. So anyway, Asheville got 15 inches of rain. Now I don't know if you've seen the some of the videos out there of saying that how the storm stalled over Asheville and Tennessee, right there on the border, because Asheville and West Tennessee are right across the border from each other.
They're right at the border.
Okay, well, let me finish. All right. So now, you guess what else is in that area in Asheville and in Gaston, which are all in the same vicinity of each other. Guess what's there?
Dolly. Biltmore.
Garden.
No.
The Cherokees.
Listen. All right. Listen. Do you know where the biggest plots of lithium are?
Yeah, right in the top, in the north side of Asheville, the top mountain out there. I saw that.
Kings Mountain. They have. Listen to this. There's a company that they're going to open a mine, a lithium mine in the King Mountain area. The company's something Able. I don't know. Anyway, but they received a $90 million grant from the DoD. Why would the DoD involved with
Explosive.
to get to mine lithium?
Because they want to get that out. They want to give it to you.
Well, but why is the DoD so interested in that?
Because we always stuck a freaking nose everywhere.
Giving $90 million grant to the company. So anyway,
That's thunder.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah. So not only is there lithium in Asheville, but also in Gaston County, there's another project going on. It's called Carolina Lithium Project that they're starting there in that county. Also to open up the mine there. Now, so the rumor is that the reason that Asheville and Tennessee in that area got so bad is because you know those counties, most of those counties aren't not flooded, so a lot of those people don't have flood insurance or anything like that. They're not required to have it. So, but I mean, so the rumor is that they did this for a reason. Now I know, and that's why I said Bravo's he's more of the wild season guy and stuff like that.
I don't believe what you're going to say.
I'm just telling you what I'm hearing.
No, but I don't believe that they created that to get on the way.
Just makes you wonder. Just makes you wonder.
That's God, Mother Nature. God control that. We don't.
Come on.
That's my belief.
Bro, it was the same storm that hit here that we didn't get half its damage as what Tennessee and North Carolina got. And we got the brunt of the storm. It was a Category 4 when it came ashore here in Florida. And then it moved off into
Remember.
And it
Marvin,
dumped all that
have
rain.
you been there before? Personally, do you see that?
Bro, but it doesn't have anything
I've
to do with
been
the
there.
mountains.
That place got a lot of mountains. They got the valley in the bottom.
Bro.
All that water is going to come down to the valley. Look at the picture.
Bro, but you're not listening to what I'm saying.
I don't believe in that. That what to control the weather?
I'm telling you.
No, that's
something
crazy.
strange going on.
Mark, what do you think
Asheville.
about that?
Something strange going on in that area.
You think that somebody controls
And
the
I
weather?
think it has to do with the lithium that they want.
What?
I'm trying to follow you, man. Are you saying that somebody's manipulating the weather?
Yes, that's crazy.
Okay. Well, I there's often been talk about it, research.
Oh, that's what HARP is. You guys forget that's what HARP was created for?
Yeah.
I don't think we can control that. You can control this storm.
All right.
That's why I always go to that big band.
Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Bravo, help me out here, brother.
Oh, now you want Bravo to help you out.
Yeah. This is his area.
Yeah. What do you mean? You mean like having some ability to control where these storms are going? You mean?
They said no, that we can't.
No.
It's not
Who said we
possible.
can't do that? How come so many people on all the different blogospheres are showing weather radars and from NOAA and all these other ones with these blips in them that are looks like something was shooting down into the storm or whatever? You don't think they have the ability to heat up the core of the storm with lasers and other technology that we have?
No,
I mean,
Ralph,
I don't know if they can. I
That's
don't know if
not
they
how it
can.
works. Okay, I don't believe that somebody can control that storm, take it all the way to where Mary say it went there because God wanted the storm to go there, or it's supposed to go through there. The weather.
Look, all I'm saying is something weird because
It is something
all the
weird.
lithium that's there in that area and
Yeah.
in that surrounding area. Now all of a sudden a storm comes and wipes out entire freaking small cities.
Dude,
and stuff like
it's
that
the
there.
worst storm in more than 110
Listen,
years.
let 'em-
More 110 years. They don't even have a body count yet in Western North Carolina. People are still isolated. They've never had anything like
I
this.
understand that.
Well,
that.
I'm just
Back
saying.
home, Puerto Rico, we just got the biggest storm 4 or 5 years ago. After we
that
had
was
one,
Maria.
yes, destroyed the complete island. You think
Right.
that
No,
was
it
because
doesn't
we
take
had?
much. I used to live in Puerto Rico.
It don't matter.
Well, I
It
know what
don't
Puerto Rico's
matter,
like. and
okay?
It doesn't take much.
Yeah.
It doesn't take
Man,
much.
you crazy.
I
You
went
guys-
through a hurricane in Puerto Rico. I went
No,
through
this
one of
was
the
a
biggest ones.
there was a freaking five.
No,
It was a five.
And
Okay?
I-
And
and
I,
I
went
just
through
one
the
just today.
Senate all the way across. Do you think
Yeah.
somebody can push it there? No, that's Mother Nature.
You think the fires in Maui were Mother Nature too?
Yeah,
I'm not talking about the fire. We're talking about the water, and I don't.
Goose,
believe-
I'm talking about all technology. They could make it rain.
It scares
They could
Goose.
make it rain back in the
Fire
50s.
scared.
Back in the 50s.
I don't believe in that. And most of
Well, I know you don't, but
No, a lot of-
nobody believed that they could make it rain either, but they can.
Mark, do you
They
think
can
of
do
that?
more than that now.
Mark,
Bro, I'm telling you, what was HARP created for, Goose?
Huh?
Look it up. Look up what HARP. Why they created HARP?
it don't matter.
What do you
Yeah.
mean it doesn't
It don't
matter?
matter. They
That's
don't
why
control.
they created it.
No.
Why did the
So
why does the Deagle report?
No, it don't matter.
Hold
It
on.
doesn't control the storm.
Just because you say it doesn't matter doesn't
Boy,
mean it matters.
it just because what you
Bro,
just
and
said
I'm
don't matter.
giving you evidence. I'm giving you.
Why did the intelligence? Why did
Well, you're afraid to look it up. You're afraid to look it up.
hold it? Why did that intelligence group called Deagle all of a sudden in 2025 say that we lose 3/4 of our population?
Exactly.
And all of a sudden this year we're getting all kinds of storms. We're getting all kinds of shit happen.
We
I mean,
get it every freaking year.
Not like this. We
You
haven't.
almost do. Every year we
Well,
get
no,
it.
they've been
But
slowly
that's a
ramping it up.
crazy
They've been
idea
slowly
saying that
ramping it up.
Somehow
Yeah.
somebody manipulating that freaking place. If somebody seriously want to manipulate, why they don't send it to California or somewhere like that? You know? Come on, that's crazy. That's
Bro, just because you don't believe it doesn't mean it doesn't
Hey,
happen.
Goose, are there any Trump voters in California?
Yeah, we got Trump
Isn't
voters.
it funny? The South, North Carolina, just for the first time in about 50
Oh,
years,
no, that's
erased
That's crazy.
747,000 people from their illegal people from their voting registers, and all of a sudden now we got a storm.
Talk about that, and we know 747.
I know. I mean, everything's a coincidence, Goose. I understand that. Everything's a coincidence.
And I was the one who approached you
I'm
with
just
that.
saying, don't discount anything. I'm
But
telling
another
you, don't
weather.
discount anything.
Know the weather.
We
I don't
can't prove anything, but it sure does sound fishy.
Here
You
you
know what I
go.
mean?
Here you go. This goes on what you were saying about Deagle. Listen to this. According to Deagle, the population forecast for 2025 will drop to 54 million people in America. How many got vaxxed? At least 270,227,181 people, or 81% of the population has received at least one dose. 324 million minus 270 million equals 54 million.
Okay,
Right.
it's gonna what you say.
And
Right now
back,
we are around 350 million.
and if you remember back when they asked Deagle about this back in
Because you're one of them. You're one of the
2014.
vax people.
yeah, but I don't,
Listen.
I would be
back
scared
in 2014, when people asked about it, they put this disclaimer on it that the information they got came from the CIA, from the World Bank, from the Council for Foreign Relations, from all these groups, and they said it was due to pestilences, wars, all kinds of shit. They said. Now, how can you lose that many people, Goose? Come on, Goose.
Stop.
And now we have political upheaval, and who knows? We could go into a
Stop.
nuclear war also, Goose.
Bravo just came into the show.
mean, come on. Look at this.
Hey,
Goose, you've had an hour and a half. You've had an hour already to talk. Now it's my turn.
Yeah, okay, I was here on time, big guy. You're here on time, okay? You need to be here on time. You want to talk. Well, how many do you think?
the population is going to drop to 54 in America.
Yeah, it's funny how, like, in the last 12 years, we've had like 500. Listen, we've had 500-year, 500-year floods, 100-year floods. Like they're going out of style.
We're gonna lose in 2 years.
No,
Mark,
bro, 2025 next year.
Yeah, that's it. Mark, look how crazy they are. We're gonna lose 225 million people this year.
Go. Hey, no, you just need to go research the history of the Deagle report. This is not just any report. Go research it. I'm not gonna. If you guys haven't done your
That's
research,
right from. I'm reading right from the Deagle thing.
Hey, Mom, don't start that.
I'm just saying, Goose, go research where Deagle came from, where the report came from, how many intelligence agencies used that report. So just go do it.
Hey, the Deagle report,
they would not discredit themselves by saying something like that.
So,
dude, hey, that's crazy.
It's not a coincidence that all this shit's happening.
To say that we're gonna lose 225 million people next year in our country.
Goose, you know what? You know what's circulating in the pharmaceutical industry? Over 35 million worldwide.
For sure, it's not gonna happen.
35 million worldwide have died from this jab in some way.
Hey,
either through a blood clot, through other things, heart issues, turbo cancers,
Bravo,
instantly killed. Hey,
Bravo.
That's more than World War. That's more than World War II.
About 225
and World War I put together for the United States.
For next year, don't be creating chaos in our radio show, please.
Well, no, he's not saying all that 225 will be gone next year. I mean, that's from whenever this report came out up into
2025.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, who knows? I mean, we could have already lost.
We don't know if it means to the end of 2025 or hopefully that plan has been thwarted.
That's
you know what I
mean? Let's talk about something real, okay?
That is real, dude.
How you like the debate? Did you watch it?
Oh, the debate again. I'm sick of it.
Who gives a crap about that? It means nothing. The communists have taken over. We're fighting for our damn country, for God's sake.
Fighting for our country, Goose.
Gee whiz. This is an information war. These people have already taken over.
We're
trying to get Trump back in there to take it back.
Crazy stuff. Then we put some good information now. It kind of take our credibility out of the system because you're talking about 225 million people. I'm done with you guys, man. No. Give me some You're crazy, Bravo. You should have stayed back.
Goose. It's because you don't do your own. You don't do any reading and no research whatsoever.
The research.
I'm just telling you. Need to go research.
5 million people.
Go read. We're reporting what a reputable intelligence organization says. That's what we're reporting. That's what we're reporting on. We're not saying whether it's true or not, but we're saying it's coinciding. It's coinciding with all these weird phenomena that are going on. These 500-year, 100-year storms.
Bravo, hang on. Let me ask you something. What do you want? Goose, so the people that are mysteriously dying from heart problems and
dropping dead on the field,
stuff like that, just it's coincidence.
But not 225 million.
Listen, But like
It
I
could
said,
be.
Listen,
It could be.
listen. He didn't say that the 225 million was going to happen next year. It was like I said, from when this report came out. What year did that report come out, bro?
2014.
So since 2014 up to 25 doesn't mean it's going to happen in January.
Right.
But up until that point, you're going to lose that many people.
Well, that was the plan originally. Now, whether they can carry that out or not is another story.
Okay, I can tell you. I get that right now from the demographic. That's a public record right here. How many goes?
And we know what the Georgia Guidestone said since 1979 when they put it up. It said that they wanted to get it down to 500 million people in perfect harmony with nature. Come on. I mean, the Deagle report doesn't go that deep. It doesn't take it that far. That's what the elite want. That was their 10 commandments. That was their 10 commandments, the Deagle the Georgia Guidestones. You know.
Since 2014.
So who is flying these vehicles above the storms and flying?
That's Bravo.
We can't hear you, Mark.
I don't know. Who are the people that are flying above and you see this light go down and a fire starts? I don't know who's doing that shit. I mean, who knows?
I assume
is it part of the deep part of the deep administrative state? Is it the global elite that are linked in with our deep state? Is it the people John F. Kennedy talked about that said they had resources and abilities way beyond anything that you can imagine, like any nation state?
26.
So we're alleging that it's a part of the U.S. government because this report.
We gotta lose money.
It's a 2 million. What is that?
A portion of the U.S. You're saying the whole U.S. government is for us?
2014.
We need 2 million from 2014.
Yeah, so let's say average of 3 million. Let's say to make it easy.
No,
we know they're not for us.
So you're talking. So you're trying to tell me that from 2014 to 2024, we've only lost 2 million people.
No.
No.
In 2004, that was stop. In 2014, we lost in the United States 2,626,000.
All right, so let's just say
let's say 3 million.
Okay, so for 3 million
by
how many years is this?
Let's say 10 years.
10 years? Hell no.
No, I mean,
wait, 2014.
We lose like 500,000 just in cancer every year, for God's sake.
Hey, Bravo, don't talk until you put your real face. You got to buy that face.
You just can't take the pressure. Go home.
You need to go home. You don't know how to. Do you know anything about mathematics?
You know, I mean,
I don't lie.
You're putting your blinders on, for God's sake. Use your head. Use your common sense.
Can I say something here?
Go ahead, Mark.
I just think a more productive conversation would be
what that Biden and Kamala are assholes and they did terrible in the debate.
Bravo,
who gives a shit?
No, you don't give a shit.
It's like everybody look here while all this other shit is happening.
Can I finish?
Gosh.
Can I finish?
Go ahead, finish.
Thank you.
Come on, you're taking too damn long. I'm going to start
jumping in. You just got here. Wait, go ahead, Mark.
Go ahead, Mark. What?
I just think what happened in North Carolina was a tragedy. We're 30-some days from an election.
How coincidental is that?
Oh Lord.
Can you let him talk, please?
Everything is.
But everything's coincidental. Go ahead.
Everything is a conspiracy with you, man. I really do hope.
It pretty much is.
That you get some help.
Ask Elon Musk and X.
I hope you get
that the conspiracy theorists were 100% right when he said when he got a hold of all the data.
Because
go look at his quote.
You need some help, man.
Mark, everything that you have said about Trump has been wrong so far. You said his indictments would get him out of the race.
No,
you said people would take him off the ballot.
That's
he wouldn't be able to
go
about
through. Elon Musk. Elon Musk didn't say that.
Elon Musk did say it. Elon Musk said, he goes, after I got a hold of X and looked at all the stuff in here. He said the people that they call conspiracy theorists were almost 100% correct. That's what he said.
Bravo.
And even more than that.
Bravo. Somehow you planted something in our line that they're creating distortion. Please let Mark talk.
Mark, we can't hear you because you're breaking up when you're speaking.
We got probably hundreds of thousands of Trump voters in North Carolina isolated and disenfranchised now, and this is the crap we're going to talk about.
How about that?
Probably not even going to be able to make it.
That's true.
Coincidental, of course. Coincidental, Mark.
But
no, but what Mark just said is the shit that we're talking about. It's true.
It's not just North Carolina. It's Tennessee. It's other areas too. It's all of the southern states that vote for Trump. Isn't that funny?
225 million.
Okay.
Don't agree with that shit, bro.
Who was it that
I
fired?
heard that a long time ago. What are you talking about? We talked about that. We did a whole show on
And
it.
this is not the last hurricane that's coming either.
It don't matter. We know that, Bravo. We live in Florida.
We
And we know we got
did a
3 or
whole show
4.
on
That
that.
happened. That's Mother Nature.
Well, the next one's going to hit you, Goose.
It don't matter. I'm prepared.
And blow those solar panels right off your roof.
It don't matter. They got insured. But the thing I'm gonna tell you that we got a God that's the one in charge of Mother Nature, and He controls everything. Not you, no legal report, no Mr. Whoever. Okay.
And a lot of times, God allows us to wallow in our own
And what's going on in North Carolina is deserve more respect and talk about what can we do to help and why the help is not getting there. That's what we're trying to research.
because they're cut off by roads.
Going on the election. That's why people think that we are crazy, because a guy with you with a mask come to our show and
they're cut off by about 70 miles worth
now,
of roads.
They
got to fly in by helicopter. They got trucks. You see all the trucks they had different shots on the YouTube and on TikTok and everything. Hundreds of trucks waiting to get in there to try to get the road.
Bro, that's what I
going
need you
again.
to talk about. Talk about a freaking laser pusher storm. Talk about that. That's what we want to hear.
Goose, stop telling me what to say. Stop being the communist of the show, please. Just let me say what I want to say.
I'm just letting you know that people think that you're crazy.
We talk about all things.
What happened?
Talk about all things. Not everything is a coincidence.
Bravo.
Like 30 days out from an election, we get hit with a record-breaking storm of over like 110 to 120 year storm right in the south, all the way in the south, not just Florida, but it goes all the way up to the middle of the state, just sits there for about 3 days and wipes it out right before the election. And now we have a bunch of Trump voters that aren't going to be able to vote. Isn't that convenient? Isn't that nice? Maybe this is the October surprise.
And this was done by who?
Who the hell knows who they are?
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Bravo. Thank you.
Okay.
That's what we want.
What do you mean?
The people that wrote the Deagle report.
Go listen to what John F. Kennedy
and
said.
Magic Mike.
Go listen to what he said. It's called the speech that got him killed. Go what he talks
Magic
about
Mike?
the secret societies running the world and all that. Was he a freaking nut too?
Society.
Was he a nut too, John F. Kennedy? I know, Mark. You know everything. Everything you said about Trump has been wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm not throwing it out. Now you're causing me to throw this on you. Everything you have said about him is wrong. He's going to be in there. He's going to get in no matter what they throw on us. He's going to get in there. Okay?
Now let me ask you a question. Are they going to cheat, bro?
They're going to try to. Yeah.
And what Trump is doing to stop that?
What did Trump say? He goes, I don't announce what I'm going to do or what the military is going to do beforehand.
What you heard that he's going to do?
I just listened to what he said. He said he's not going to let it do it. He knows they stole it from him last time, and he says we're watching it, and we're not going to let him do it this time. I don't know what that means. None of us could know what it means.
I believe they're going to cheat.
The National Guard's going to take care of it, guys. Don't worry.
No. The nice thing is
the National Guard's got it.
National Guard's got it.
The National Guard's got it. Don't worry.
Don't worry, the
How
National Guard's
come?
coming in.
Yeah,
Cyber
Operation
security, got it,
Valkyrie.
got it.
But hold on.
Got it. National Guard's got it, man.
Yeah, and the funny how this
Right,
year,
right.
this year I noticed so far there hasn't been any articles
Hey,
about
can I put
the
T-
National Guard being
T- National Guard?
activated.
This is
The
fucking.
last time was 2022. I looked around everywhere. So that tells me they got all the data they need. So maybe that's why everything's coming to a head right now.
Well, Bravo.
I'm going to make
Yes,
you guys eat so much shit when this comes down. I really am. You guys are never going to let. I'm never going to let this go, man. I'm going to crush you guys. I'm
Bravo.
going to crush you.
Fuck you, Goose. It's gonna.
Bravo. I hope you're right. I hope
Goose, I'm right.
that the national
Take that to the
legislature-
bank.
But
I'm right.
last time you were wrong, and you could be wrong again.
I wasn't wrong. It was stolen. It just wasn't going to take it back over yet.
But
He's
Bravo,
letting
last
everyone
time you
see.
say that
Look how
Trump will come
horrible
back.
it's been, and how many people it has woken up. I mean, his rallies are a lot bigger than they were beforehand in 2016.
So,
I mean,
Bravo,
he's clearing. I mean, he's woken so many people up, even left wing, even the black population, even in Queens, New York, for God's sake.
Bravo,
He said, we don't know
Bravo,
a damn
Bravo,
liberal
yeah,
in this
let
place.
me
They're all
ask you,
conservative.
Bravo.
So,
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
people know that.
So Trump is going to win New York now, huh?
I didn't say that. I
Okay,
just said
but-
even Queens, New York.
Well,
is
I
conservative.
heard that is
Well,
wrong.
If
I mean,
Trump
because
is
I
spending
don't know if they have
$1
control of that.
in New York, he's a fool.
Who?
I heard that his number looked pretty good in New York, but I don't know how true.
He's a fool if he's
They're-
spending $1.
They've got too much control of New York still. That's one of the That's one of the places that has to be crushed. You know.
But Bravo,
They're
it's
doing
an
it.
issue
So-
that
because the
Mario
system's
and
so
I-
damn corrupt there.
Mary and I, we've been talking about that issue about the cheating, and somehow the Trump team is quiet. Maybe they got a freaking plan, but
Did you guys go watch the Trump
I-
movie? Did
I
you
don't
go
know.
watch the Trump movie yet? Any of you? Hell no, you probably
I haven't
didn't.
had time. We have to get prepared for the show to come on time.
Oh, come on. It's
You
been
don't
out for
come to the show
a
on
week
time.
and a half now, and you still haven't gone to see the
I
Trump
haven't.
movie.
I've been busy. I've been busy.
Oh, come on.
The movie. From the
Yeah.
South. We talking about-
D'Souza, then Nesta D'Souza has a movie out. He explains the whole damn thing. Go see it.
Oh, the one that did the 2,000 Mules that was destroyed.
Yeah.
It's a new movie. It's in the movie theater. Yeah.
It explains how they stole the election last time. Explains everything.
Yeah, Jimmy. I say
Now, if he's putting that information out, you don't think Trump and whoever's backing Trump knows all that shit?
Hey, we had this discussion about D'Souza a couple of months ago when 2,000 Mules, when they wouldn't stand up in court and stand behind what they put out there. We had this discussion.
They did stand up.
No, they didn't.
The movie's out. I mean,
They did. They
Oh.
backed down in the state of Georgia. They wouldn't show their evidence. Look it up.
Who cares?
Look it up, clown.
It's bigger. It's
Look
bigger
it
than
up.
that.
Look it up.
You mean you're right? Were you right for once?
Give me
I will
your
go look it up.
evidence.
Come on.
And they backed down.
Yeah, bro.
They backed down. You
I'd have to go look at that in the context.
Well,
of the thing.
You fucking clown.
That's
They
why.
backed down.
Come on.
That's why
You're
they
just
went-
pissed because you said Trump was going to get crushed by all these indictments, and shit didn't happen. Nothing happened. Zero. They're all postponed until after the election. And he's going to crush them all.
Well, you know, it really is hard to be on the same team with you. You know, it really is. It really is hard to be on the same team with you.
You are. I'm glad you put a Trump hat back on again after you stuffed it in the toilet. For God's sake.
You know, it really is hard to be on the same team with you. You know,
I
Bravo,
love you, Mark.
Bravo.
Mark, I love you. I love you.
Now, hey, I really don't think you do, because nothing
Yes,
you have
I
said
do.
this evening has
But you know
really
what?
been-
You're not going to
has really
stomp
been
all over me with
Christian-like.
your shit. You're not going to stomp all over me
Nothing
with
you
your
have said this
Marvin.
evening here has really been Christian-like, my friend.
He
No,
was listening
okay.
to the show
Nothing.
and we put the Pandora box.
Nothing.
You know, Bravo, we're trying to make sure we bring new voters to our side. Please keep
Yes.
your comments about the weather and all that stuff on the side. But, you know, the important thing is Mark is right.
All right, let's hear about Camilla.
We wait.
Camilla's a.
Well,
Let's hear
wait
about
one
Camilla.
second.
Let's hear about the pickle
case haven't
switcher
been dropped
dancing.
yet in Georgia, just to let you know. They haven't been dropped out yet. The case that got against Trump in Georgia is not dropped yet. They're just waiting for Fannie Willie to see who's going to be the one who's going to continue with the case. But it haven't been dropped.
Coincidental.
And we're not going to go there.
That's
because-
another coincidental thing. Yeah, I know.
But I hope Trump learned a lot because he's still got some other charges that I hope they're going to be dropped. And I hope he win the. We want him to win. But we don't want to win talking like this. Like,
I mean, they threw for God's sake, they threw 93 indictments against them, and they can't get one.
No, I understand about that.
Holy
I
shit.
understand, Bravo. I understand.
That's
but
ridiculous.
just keep them
And how many do you think he's sitting in court and he's telling the judge where to go and this and that? And
No,
everything
we
like
don't
that?
disagree with you about
Does
that.
that sound like a person who's worried about going to jail for 100?
No, he's worried about.
Come on, he's not worried about shit. Because you know what? He knows they're all lies.
If you don't worry about it, he's not a human being. Come on, you got.
He isn't worried about it. He wouldn't be saying that kind of shit. If you and I said the things that he said in court, our asses would be in jail.
You
forever.
were not in court. Were you in court? Did you see the transcript? They didn't receive the transcript from court, so I don't know where you got that from. From the
What are you
National
talking
Guard?
about? Transcript of court. What are you? I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Goose throws these things out here. And I don't know
Anyway,
what he's
Bravo,
talking
you came here and we were going to ask you a
about.
question.
Go ahead. Start. Hold it, Goose. I'm going to shut up. Just start talking about Camelo.
Okay,
again.
let me ask you a
Go ahead.
question, Bravo,
Yeah.
because you live there in North Carolina. How you see how they're mobilizing the hell? What are they getting down there?
All I know is people are putting out little things and asking for help. Some people are crying. I mean, asking for help, saying you don't understand how devastating. Whole towns are wiped out. I mean, talking about not one building left on either side of the road.
True. The
I mean,
foundation completely removed. Yeah.
I mean, totally. I mean, up near Biltmore is all flooded and destroyed. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's like I said. They said 110 years. There's been nothing that even compares to it over 110 years.
Asheville was completely cut off from the rest of the state. I mean,
You can't go there. It's like, and we're not talking about like a 5-mile strip of road. We're talking 70 miles, 50 to 70 miles worth of highway gone.
Yeah.
They can't even get in there. There's no way to get in there.
They send choppers and everything down there.
Yeah, they're sending helicopters in, and private people are sending their helicopters in, dropping food and things. I mean, it's crazy.
Virginia's right behind there. I-26 right behind them. They got another thing. What your governor is doing?
Well, remember, he's a left-wing
That's why I'm asking.
wacko too. You know, I haven't heard a damn thing from him.
You think
I haven't
he's-
really heard a whole lot from either one of them.
The Emerson
Hold
poll. The Emerson poll before the hurricane had Harris up by 1 in North Carolina, 49 to 48.
The Harris poll?
No,
And what is now, Mark?
What's the
I-
Harris poll?
I
Oh,
said-
Harris, he
I
said
said
Harris.
the Emerson poll.
oh, Emerson's. Okay. Sorry about that. Go ahead. Emerson. I never heard of that one either, but okay.
Well,
Emerson poll.
It's the one the Blaze Network uses.
Okay.
And you might want to listen to them, Bravo.
Yeah.
It's good.
I think every single one had, remember right before the election, a week before the election, Trump, Hillary 92% chance of winning, Trump 8%. That was the final tally before they went in. It's all bullshit. I don't believe any of it.
Bravo, you're
I
right.
really don't.
Trump was down by
I know.
11. You're right.
No, go look it up. 92 to 8.
Yeah,
That was the last poll, the major poll.
Mine was a little.
We had this discussion a week or so ago. You know, the guy on the top of the governor's ticket down there on the, wearing our jersey is getting killed.
I
getting
heard
killed.
Shit that they said
He's
about
getting
it.
killed.
Nothing. It's
And
bullshit.
whether it's
not.
true or not is not the
Yeah.
point.
I
He's
don't
getting
think
killed.
Yeah. Well,
getting killed.
if you go by the polls, those polls.
I think it was the porn videos. Yeah.
yeah, that guy's getting beat.
And his all of his staff resigned. His major staff resigned. They threw their hands up and they said, "We're out of here. We want to have a job and a name after this, so we're out of here. We quit."
Yeah, I don't know where you guys are getting this porn stuff because there's nothing that I'm seeing on here they're calling him a racist and everything, and said that he said all kinds of things.
But he said
When
it
he
on
was
a
at
porn
church.
site. That's what they're talking about. He said all those things. It was on a porn site that he posted it.
Well, he was preaching to the porn star.
Yeah, he was preaching to him, and the pastor,
Make sure
he had it in his
show.
church, and they said, we dug this information up, and his pastor goes, dug it up. We've had that on the internet for years. How the hell
Yeah,
did
but
they
you know
dig
what?
it up,
It
for
doesn't
God's
matter
sake?
how they got it and when it happened.
I mean,
and how it happened.
they didn't
but they
dig
put it out
anything
there.
up.
And people believed it.
It was available for anybody to see.
Well, but the
for
problem
years,
is-
for years and years and
But
years.
the problem is people didn't listen to it back then. If it came out before, nobody paid
No,
attention.
it was
But now
some
they're paying
black
attention.
lady
This guy,
newscaster or
this
some
guy,
shit
it hurt
said-
him, and he's losing.
Yeah.
He's losing big.
Well,
Some
Bravo,
liberal
the thing is,
wacko came out.
He was
But-
behind it instead of in front of it. That was the
Yeah.
problem.
Well,
The
if
thing
people are that
is that-
stupid
And he's
to be
getting
swayed
killed.
like that at the last minute,
And then he
Well,
ended up
Bravo-
he ended up in the hospital before this storm, and he had to get out of a hospital bed to get to
well, no,
people in the
he's
storm
been on. He gave like a huge giant speech to the North Carolina people.
because
and
he got
I
burned.
agree
He got-
with
he got
everything
caught
he
up in a
said
bunch
there.
of burns. I think it was sort of a sympathy thing. Hey, I like the guy. I sat 5
No, I
rows
know you
from
do,
him.
but I'm just
I
saying I
sat
don't
5
listen to
rows
what
from
people
him in
say.
Tennessee. In Nashville.
Hey, all right,
Tennessee,
we
and
gotta-
listened to him.
I mean, if we believed everything, then we wouldn't have got Kavanaugh voted in there because they said how many women did he sleep with or whatever
No.
that came out and
Well,
said that he abused them and everything.
He's,
All right, Bravo.
he's
Bravo.
like all the
he's
other
done
ones.
a lot of wonderful things for us, hasn't he?
All right, Bravo. We
Yeah.
created a segment just for you, Bravo.
All right, good.
For the show.
Yeah.
And your segment is over.
This
Oh.
this is here's the intro for your segment.
Hey, Matt, I was agreeing with you, Maverick. Remember that.
Okay, I know this is your intro. Here. No, this is we created this just for you. All right.
Oh,
well,
okay, good.
The views expressed here do not necessarily reflect the views of the hosts Maverick and Goose or the Slacker 82 Alpha podcast.
I like it. I like it.
Hi. This is our new segment, Bravo's Crazy Rants. Bravo, we're going to give you the floor for the next, what do we got here?
2 minutes.
We're going to give you the next 5 minutes to,
I got nothing to say now.
oh.
No,
Okay.
you still got
Do it,
15.
man. Come on.
No, Bravo, that's when you are located. I know.
Hey, I did like. Hold it. Okay, I did like what Stan Deo said with that. So you think Stan Deo's crazy too? That there's no fallen angels. There's none of that stuff is out
No,
there.
I never said
Stan
that.
said,
I never
Yeah.
said
what do you say? The Anunnaki?
The
Anunnaki
Anunnaki,
coming
which
back.
are sons of the fallen ones, are let loose into the Middle East right now
I sent you the.
and doing it. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
the
said
thing.
that. Goose
Goose
never
did, yeah,
listens
Goose-
to any.
Goose never listens to anything that I
anything
send
you
him.
send him.
No.
Me either. I send him shit too all
Bravo,
the time.
Bravo.
He listens to zero. That's what
And
I'm
I
saying.
even
Comes up
said,
with his
Stan
healthy
Deo.
voices.
This is about Stan.
No, I got it. I saw it.
But you didn't listen
Yeah,
to
you
it.
didn't
I
listen.
did, but
No, you didn't.
Hey, Bravo.
What'd he say?
Bravo.
Tell me what
Okay,
Stan
Bravo,
said first.
Bravo. Let
Come
me
on.
talk, please. Well, you don't let me talk. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Now, we talk about the things that we want you to talk about, the things that are going to convince or at least bring voters to our side.
All right,
And
who
my
won the
point-
debate?
let me
Vance
listen-
or Pickle
no,
Smoocher?
wait.
I say Vance won.
Well, you missed it already because Goose came on the show with a hard on for Vance when he came in. He was so excited
good
that Vance
job.
was such a cute guy and handsome and
I didn't say
it was
that.
yes, you
Good.
did.
To the woman,
It was
say
sick.
that.
It was sick.
They would-
It was sick.
Hey,
Goose, what do you do?
No.
You like
what
him,
did
huh?
he? What? No, it wasn't me. I'm talking about the radio was talking about. What I'm saying is that a lot of people were calling the radio station talking about Vance that they didn't know he was like that. That hey,
They liked his eyeliner and
they talk about all kind of good comments about him. The guy really did his job, and that was my point. Okay.
he did good. I'm not saying it. He did.
He did good.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
well
watched
that's
the whole
all.
thing.
But you know what?
And
I
Trump-
think the debates are bullshit. Anyway, I don't.
Trump-
think
Well,
that's-
and I have to agree with you on that, bro. For
To me,
me,
they mean nothing. It's like
Yeah.
it's what is it called when you used to have those things in high school, like pageants? It's like a pageant. You know
it's
what
like
I
a
mean?
dog and pony show.
Yeah,
I mean,
dog and
it's
pony
just-
show. There you go.
Just out there, and yeah, I agree. I mean, they are pointless. I agree.
If you
Oh,
don't
that's
know
your
enough
opinion.
about
Right,
what's
my
going
opinion.
on in the world on either side and what they stand for, then you don't need to be voting anyway. That's my view.
Bravo.
I don't.
They're so low IQ people.
That's why.
Now,
That's
those
why you had to own
debates-
land when the
That
country was
those
first founded.
debate, bravo. Did you brother teach you to stop talking when somebody's talking?
Goose, Goose, you need to practice what you preach, please.
Excuse me, sir. So what I'm trying to tell you is that low IQ voters, it's good for them to listen to debate as long as the debate they're done fair. That's what it is. Me and you and Mark and many listeners already knew that he was going there against them. So we prepare mentally for that. We already know what's going on in our country. I don't need to JD to tell me what's going on in the country. We just want JD to tell Tampa team, that you lying.
But
Well,
he didn't.
But it's hard. No, it's hard. And the guy was a class. I mean, the guy was a first class. I mean, he did I think he did really good with what he got.
Yeah, no, I mean, I didn't even watch it. I'll be honest with you, Goose. I don't even know.
No, but he did real good. Mark,
I
are
don't
you
even know
there?
what he even said because that's how much I
No,
dislike
Mark,
it.
yeah.
Mark.
Vance is with Trump.
Oh.
That's all that matters to me. I like him. He's an ex-Marine. That's fine. You know what I mean? He's gonna kick ass there. He's got a good track
Nico
record
Mark.
in the back with some of the things he's done. What happened to Mark? You just bail out on us or what?
No,
Yeah.
Mark went to the bathroom.
He probably got mad.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean,
you are going to be, if you come to this show, you're going to get offended. Goose offends me all the time, and I offend him, and I offend Maverick, and Maverick offends me.
I already told Maverick, man, you crazy. You go with that stuff.
Yeah. Mm.
But we gotta pray for our country. We gotta pray for Trump to make sure he don't get killed. Honestly, because a lot of people want to kill him.
But
Look,
listen, Goose.
do you honestly believe that the attacks on him are going to stop once he gets in office? Do you honestly believe that they will not try to take him out anyway?
They will, but it would be more preventable. Like we have.
Well,
No,
I agree with you, Maverick. If he goes in as a
Kennedy was surrounded by
president,
Kennedy was surrounded by Secret Service,
Well, that was not.
and he got shot and killed. Ford was shot. Reagan was shot with all the security around him. If somebody wants to kill you, they'll find a way to do it.
That's true.
Doesn't matter how much security he's got around him.
But God is
Well,
protecting him.
yeah, but so you're saying God wasn't with Reagan and Ford and Kennedy? I mean,
he was in a different way. He had Reagan survive, and then he did great.
what about Kennedy? Kennedy died.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe it was
Well,
Bobby Kennedy,
was
same
time for
thing.
him
The
to
guy
die.
died.
Yeah.
It was
Martin
time for-
Luther King. What happened to him?
It was time for
Right.
them to die.
But now look, you
Well,
got
this is different.
you got
Twice.
the United,
Twice.
you got the Kennedy Trump ticket now. You know,
Well, he kicked Vance out.
Who?
No,
he said he
not
got the
vice
Trump Kennedy
president, but
ticket. I said,
he's
did they
gonna
kick
be.
Vance out?
No, he's
Well,
going to
you
be
know
part of his
what?
cabinet. He's going to be part of his cabinet. So I mean, to me, that's
Yeah, but he's going to
you
give him some nothing position.
JD Vance got
Oh,
a
no,
very
no,
nice family, 3 kids.
maybe Health and Human
Very
Services or
smart wife.
FDA.
You know, his wife. His wife's a lawyer too. She works in with the Supreme Court too. She was a clerk at the Supreme Court. Very smart lady. I mean,
Yeah, talking to your mic, bro.
my 1, 2, 3. Very smart lady. Weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really good team. Hey, and I mean, some people might gonna sound crazy, but that remind me of the Kennedy family right there, bro.
Yeah.
The JD, 40 years old, he did really good yesterday, and he's gonna continue doing a great job. And I think that's gonna be
If they get elected.
Now listen, if the
we're gonna get
next
elected.
Goose, will you believe if the next hurricane comes in and it swipes more east and takes out the whole East Coast, you're going to believe that, and all the South, that you're going to believe that there was some sort of conspiracy or what?
No, I don't.
And it
I don't
doesn't.
think
And it
it's
doesn't hit
easy.
the north. It doesn't hit the north. It allows
No,
the north.
all the
prepare.
time does hit the south. This
All the-
time it hit
all the
the
non-
Well, you know, I did
voters.
see a thing on TikTok. One of those guys who claimed to be, those people who claim to be time travelers.
Yeah.
And they said in September, but it already passed already, that a Category 5 hurricane was going to happen. It was going to wipe out the East Coast. Never happened.
Never.
Well, remember the Simpsons said that too.
Yeah,
Simpsons
bravo.
predicted.
You mentioned after, but like right now,
It didn't say when.
Are you predicting that Donald Trump's going to win?
I think Trump's going to win no matter what, because I don't think when Trump goes in, it's going to be a normal presidency. Because, like you said, like Maverick said, there's no way he can operate and not be stabbed in the back and trying to take out.
Remember who got it? Who certified the election?
Remember what he said when he was
Bravo.
in his first debate in 2016. He said, "I have 250 generals supporting me right there."
Bravo,
He
stop that.
He pointed to the front row and all those generals. Did you
Bravo,
watch that
stop
debate or
50
not?
generals
Did you
alive
watch
right now.
the debate or not? You didn't watch it because you
Bravo,
don't
it's
watch
not
anything.
50. It's not 50. Next show, bring that video.
There was.
okay?
I didn't say. I said there was a row of generals, which represented the
He said 50.
250.
Now he say roll.
Goose.
Hey, Bravo, I got
Get
a
the
question.
shit out of your ears, please, and
Well,
listen.
hey,
Get the shit out of yours and listen.
Get,
Come on.
Get out of your 4-point of contact. That means nothing you ask. Bravo, I got a question now. The
All right.
cheating. The cheating is very important, and that's what we've been talking about. Trump's got to win at least by a landslide 20%, really.
Of course. We still got to go. I mean, we're still participants in this whole crazy shit. I mean, we still got to go in massive numbers and do it. You know what I mean? But
so what would happen if Trump get the election?
But what if we
stolen?
don't even need to, Goose? What if something's going to happen and we don't even need to go?
I don't know, Bravo, what you're trying to insinuate, but
Yeah.
if we just did
Well,
that-
you know what it is because you're going to owe me $200. So have your Zelle account or your Venmo ready to go.
Well, it's not like that. We're gonna have election.
Yeah.
The bet is that we're gonna have election in November 5th. Don't matter who wins.
Yeah.
Which
And
I think Trump is gonna
right,
win.
and I'm saying it will not be November 5th. If it is, it's going to be postponed forever.
Okay, Bravo, just to make it clear before you start.
I already said.
I mean,
you win. You
I-
win if it's November 5th, like normal.
I
win.
never agree.
I
Bravo.
win if it's. I win if it is not November 5th, because then that's not normal.
Wait, Bravo. Now what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Election is gonna begin November 5th. We won't know the results until maybe the 6th.
Oh no.
Now you see what I'm trying to
We
do?
either have an election November 5th or we don't have an
Exactly.
election.
Well, but we know we're not going to get the
The
get
result?
the results.
Oh yeah,
on
I'm not
it.
talking about that. I'm talking
Okay, so we're gonna have election the 5th of November.
about right. If
We
it's-
might take a month to get the result.
Well, and they could cancel it. Like, say it starts, and they just all of a sudden say no. There's, the Kamala now pulls what Trump, and the Patriots know what happened. And she's going to say the same thing. Oh, there was interference.
Just like
We
Kamala
got to
will
pull.
certify the election. That's what he
They're
was
going to
saying.
pull. They're going to pull a reversal. You watch. Remember, accuse them of what you were doing, and they're going to say the same thing. There was interference. We don't know what the outcome is, but see, the Democrats have the balls to do it and stop the election. Not like the Republicans.
It's not they have the ball that she's the one who's supposed to certify the election.
Right.
So
And maybe she has balls and we don't know that.
that's another situation. I don't know about
That's
that.
another story.
Yeah.
Well, what time is it? Oh, we got about.
Hey, Eric, call in. Well, we got 1 minute.
Yeah, where is Eric lately? We haven't heard from anything from Eric.
No, Eric was there.
Eric was here. Eric's
Oh, was
in
he?
there somewhere.
And when he saw you coming in, he run out.
Oh, Eric loves to come and talk when I'm here. You kidding?
Who's Eric? Eric.
So, I forgot to tell you guys. We have.
Dude, you're gonna have to call Mark and tell him, that you still
No,
love
you
him
need
and
to
everything,
apologize
and
to
that's
Mark.
okay.
Man.
23rd.
He's
Send a
mad.
message to Mark.
He's mad. Yeah.
Send me a message and I send it to him.
23rd, we're going to have Sheriff Mack on the show.
Sheriff Mack. All right, that's good.
Sheriff Mack.
Oh
Pretty
yeah,
recent,
I know
right?
him. I know him.
All right. Yeah, he'll be on the show on the 23rd.
You talking about Clark?
No, Sheriff Mack.
Oh,
You just said you know who he is.
I thought you said Clark.
Sheriff Clark? It's Sheriff Clark.
Goose, did you actually watch the video I showed you where Biden called Zelensky Putin?
Yeah, he called him Putin.
You sent me the
Did
video.
you see the face on the
face?
You see the face he made?
You
Like,
sent me the video.
Yeah, he made a hilarious face. It's like the face was like my grandfather has done it again to me. You know what I mean? It was like one of those faces where he's like, oh God.
I think Biden just doesn't give a shit anymore.
No, you don't. I would too.
I mean, he's on his way out, and he's just like, screw it.
He just want to make sure his son don't go to jail. You're gonna pardon him when they give the sentence, and that's done.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, I would be like, who cares anymore? You know, because he's probably not even doing anything, nothing presidential anymore.
Well,
You know?
voters, make sure you talk to your neighbors and bring them to the red team. Thank you.
Oh.
We're gonna need a lot of help.
Are you going to have Stan back on again? Maybe he needs to come and talk about that topic.
No,
I sent him an email because I wanted to see what he heard.
What about?
Yeah, because we haven't been talking about the James Webb thing. That thing's all over the place. It just makes me wonder if there's not more something to that.
What about Seth Gruber? Did you try and get in touch
I'm
with
I'm still waiting for them to do something. Yeah, I
Okay.
sent him.
Which one? Which one's that?
That's
Seth
the
Gruber.
Seth
Webb.
Gruber,
Seth Gruber is
abortion guy.
Abortion guy. Yeah.
No, I mean the Webb guy. Who's that again?
Oh no, James Webb Telescope, the one that saw the armada of ships coming towards.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Towards
our
Earth.
planet.
Well,
Yeah.
and what is
and
Stan
that
talking about? See, no one-
goes along with what Stan said.
nobody wants to talk about Nibiru and the planetary system that's heading towards Earth and everything. Remember, they're getting us focused on this whole election bullshit, right versus left, and all this paradigm crap. When there's bigger shit coming. So either the stuff that's happening, these hurricanes and stuff are natural, and they're coming from the fact that these planetary systems coming closer, and it's pulling magnetic fields and this and that, you know, and it's aligning with other planets,
and it's
causing
That's
things.
Mother Nature. That's how Mother Nature
Or
works.
it's a combination of both. That the deep state is taking advantage of when we have these extra things, and they're just kind of juicing them up a little bit. And
Well,
making it
Bravo,
worse.
just make sure you pay attention. You don't mind to what's going on in North Carolina. You are point of contact. You
All right,
are
good.
eyes down there, okay?
All right, Bravo. If you got like a minute, you can do a quick prayer.
Well, Mark said that my prayers don't mean anything anymore. So
Stop, man.
maybe I shouldn't pray anymore.
He didn't mean that.
I'm just kidding. Okay. Heavenly Father, we love you. We thank you for everything you do for us, Lord. Please forgive us for our foolish jesting with one another, Lord, and know that we still love each other and we're just trying to figure out the truth, Lord. And Lord, we just pray every day that you open the eyes of the blind, that they see the truth of what is coming, that there are no coincidences, Lord, that there is something nefarious going on out there. We just don't know for sure what it is, but we know, Lord, that you're in charge, that you will protect your children, and that you'll bring in your wayward children, Lord. We just pray it in the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen.
Amen. All right. So that's it for the show tonight. We'll be back next Wednesday night, 7 p.m.
And Bravo's going to reveal his face that day.
I don't think so.
Hi, Bravo.
Yeah, so we'll be back next Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and some more fun. All right, we're out of here. Ert, thank you for coming. All you people listening on X tonight, which was very nice.
We need to bring Ert to the show.
Really?
Yeah, we had quite a few on X tonight.
That's good.
Rumble and everywhere else. All right, let me find something to play us out of here. All right, we're out of here.
I think the world's gone brain dead. Since when did everybody identify as they, them? Cut off all their penises and trade them for some fake breasts. I ain't homophobic, I got gay friends. I just think it's weird that the world's so offended. They tell us fat is beautiful while they taking Ozempic. They wanted to get rich and they started a pandemic. And they really want to win, so they're rigging the elections. Everybody's offended by everything every second. And anytime that I mention that men can never get pregnant, I get aggressively threatened by kids with 17 genders who think a word is a weapon.
on camera, conviction ain't gonna happen, hit the evidence. Instead of putting him in the slammer cause he's too rich to be canceled, we try to fill a prison cell with the president.
Born in Canada, moved to the USA, where you're probably a racist if you're not gay.
All of my blacks, all of my whites, if you on the left, if you on the right, if you got a weenie and or the genie, they, them, he, she, everybody needs me. All of my straights, all of my gays, all of my guys who swing both ways. If you got a weenie, tatas and peepees, they, them, he, she, everybody needs me.
Wandy doctor, tell him save me mud. Me to see one rapper, here Chi-Chi man.
I think the world's gone mad. Do black lives still matter or is trans the new black? Every time I rap I